Assalamu alaikum, everybody. So, as I sit back and I reflect on what we're dealing with here, right? I think about it, I lay on my bed, I get emotional behind it. Emotions that should be reserved for something else is put towards us trying to save what Allah has blessed us with for the last 40 years. As one of the brothers mentioned, some of us wasn't even born when this masjid was gifted to the Muslim community. But I am a historian within my city, and I understand what was going on in the 80s that made this space so special and precious to us. Now that we're in the same space in our city, and we're seeing our city do a change, we want to give away one of the most precious gems that we have within this area for the Muslims. The potential that this building and this space have for our community is untapped potential, because the people that's in place don't care about us. This is blatant, this is clear, this is not no gray line, this is clear. The people who are in charge of this masjid do not care about us. Us being the brothers and sisters that come from all over this country, all over this world, that have made it here in this city to be together under one roof, together as the ummah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they're trying to take it from us. I learned so much at the hands of this sister that used to hold all of the classes upstairs. Not once did she make any young lady that came to this masjid feel like they was not a part of, whether they needed a sock or whether they needed to know how to make the right moves during salat. This space was welcoming. Do you know what it would look like if we actually put some resources in this building for the Muslims of this community, or the community of the city of Newark as a whole? Catholic charities, Muslim charities can go here. We can put things in this space that allow us to be as great as we need to be, to clean this area up that still have an overflow of drug sales. This space is necessary for us to be a reflection of what we want to see. If we're the best of the people, how are we showing it when it's our own brothers trying to sabotage our betterness? Because there's no way that y'all don't feel the same pain and frustration. If you ever been to a nikah here, if you've ever come here on a late night during the month of Ramadan to offer your salat, if you have any type of classes that you needed to take, this was the space to come. Even if I just called 5 of my sisters and said, we're going to sit on the musalla and kick it, this was a safe space. How can we allow anybody to say that it's okay to come and take it from us? And it's a sustaining building, because it's commercial real estate. This is prime real estate. And I refuse to believe that the Muslims who go to any other masjid in this area don't feel this struggle. Because when Masjid Rahma was fighting for their masjid, I sat in the council chambers to ensure that they got their space as well, and that type of support. So I know my brothers and sisters that understand this pain should be here with us. And I'm sure that I've read in some hadith, although I may not be as articulate as my brothers and sisters that's from overseas that speak this language as their native tongue, but I know I've read where you must change something with either your hands, your tongue, or your heart as the weakest. So we can tell people to pray for us. Yeah, pray for us. Get out here and come put this work in with us. Come out here and speak against what is going on. Come out here and let your voices be heard. We don't have to be a silence in our community, because my brothers and my sisters that come before us did that. I don't have to bite my tongue about anything, because the people that came before us that led us to this very space as African Americans in this community, and we know how important it is to have a space for us to pray in and feel safe in, we need to kick up now. Because if we don't, who's going to do it for us? This is ours. If we don't protect it, who is going to protect it for us? My mother prayed here. My children pray here. When we was running for whatever electoral positions, we came here because this is the Mecca of Muslim space in Newark. Hence why the street name is Mecca Place. This is ours. And until we look at each other as one ummah and know that I am here for you, I got your back, I want for myself what I want for my sisters, no matter what country they come from, we're going to stay stagnant, because there's no way we're going to allow people that don't look like none of us to take what's ours. Come on, tighten up, Muslim community. Assalamu alaikum.